We are in the office of the Veterans Services here at the lower floor in Ipswich Town Hall. And with us is the director here, Ms. is that all right, Ms.?
Yes.
Karen Tyler. So let's bring it up for Karen. Okay, that's enough. We don't want to give her a swelled head. So tell us what goes on here, because, you know, this is a show that is largely directed to seniors, and I think there are probably a lot of senior veterans that are unaware of even the existence of this office.
Sure. Okay, so in Massachusetts, we're unique in that every city and town has a veteran service officer.
Okay.
It's mandated by state law. And so if there are smaller towns, they can create a district, which is what we did here. And so the main function of this office is for what's called Chapter 115 benefits. And it's for low-income veterans or surviving spouses.
Okay.
And so it comes in three parts. So there's financial, medical, and fuel. You can qualify for one, or you can qualify for all three.
Yeah.
And so it's based on your income.
Where does the funding come from?
So it's paid for by the town, and then the state reimburses the town 75%.
Okay. So it's separate, which people shouldn't get it confused. It isn't part of the VA.
Correct.
Okay.
It's not. So it's a local benefit.
Okay. All right. So it's a two-person office. You've got Tracy Brown with you.
Yep.
Who's always working, because I'm a van driver for the Council on Aging. And we start at 8, but I like to get here about 7:30, and I'm walking down the corridor. And invariably, Tracy is there doing something on the computer. I presume she's not watching YouTube.
So Tracy's pretty busy, so I'm very lucky to have her.
All right. So you see people here.
Yes.
And you also travel around. What towns are in our district?
So there's 8 towns in the district. Ipswich is the largest.
Okay.
So my office is here, but I also travel to the other towns, whether it's house calls or I can meet them at any convenient place. But it's the surrounding towns. It's Hamilton, Wenham, Georgetown, Raleigh, Newbury, West Newbury, and Essex.
Oh, a pretty decent size.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yep.
And you're open here in the office? I mean, we have hours, right? Or...
Correct, yep. So it's the same as Town Hall. So it's 8 to 7 on Mondays. Tuesday through Thursday, we're here 8 to 4. And then on Fridays, 8 to noon.
Okay. So what should somebody do if they have questions? They should come by, make an appointment, or?
Yep, you can always swing by, call and make an appointment if there's something that we can get more into. So the first thing you would want to do is bring a copy of your discharge paperwork.
Okay.
And basically I'll do an intake, ask you questions, what's going on, what's your current situation, do you have any service-connected disabilities? So I can help with financial benefits, but also work as a liaison with either the VA, the state, or other veteran organizations.
Because I think dealing with the VA with some people, I mean, I hear this stuff about the medical problems. I don't know it firsthand, but I think dealing with the VA, like anytime you're dealing with a big government agency, it can be a little problematical. We'll be polite. Right, so.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming.
Okay, all right. Better said. All right.
So basically, so I'm here to give you peace of mind. I'm here to help. Like I said, I work as a liaison, so I'll help with the paperwork, make sure that you have what you need to submit it, give you suggestions on other things that, you know, if you...
Before I forget, what's your telephone number? We'll put it up on the screen.
Sure, right? It's 978.
Yep.
356.
Yep.
3915.
3915. Okay, thank you. All right. So it's a pretty good service, I think, that you offer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's no cost.
Correct. No, you come. Yeah. So so you come in here, and I help with anything military or veteran related.
Okay.
And there's no separate cost for anything that I do.
All right. Was this office, or has it been involved? You might have, if you aren't, you might not know that Jake Burridge, who's been on our show a number of times, is a Navy vet that lives in town here. He's now 99, by the way. was trying to do a program down by the memorial, you know, that green where the information center is and stuff?
Yeah.
And they were going to sell stones or bricks
Okay.
with, like my wife's dad was a Navy vet, and so we would, I don't know what the cost was, 50 or $100 or something, and it would have the name, you know, and it's, you know, USN retired.
Right.
Have you heard about that?
I have not.
See, I
So
think you
that
could
one-
weigh in on that because there was some, I don't know, there was some kind of typical thing in a fundraising effort. There was some infighting with, I don't know who. It might be fun if I could introduce you to who's ever left with the program. Because I thought it was pretty neat, you know?
Right, yeah. So is this a program that's still going on?
No, it's kind of floundered. That's
Yeah,
why,
so-
you know.
Yeah, I would definitely be more interested in learning more about it
Yeah.
because if this is something, yeah, I started here about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
If this was something, you know, prior to that, I definitely,
I think it was because Jake actually got upset, and you know, it was like, who controls the money? You know, it's a typical
yeah.
thing that it got off track for no. Maybe it was egos. I don't know. You know, which so often derails a good program. But anyway,
Yeah.
you know, so. Well, what would you like to offer in closing?
I just want veterans or surviving spouses of veterans to know that I'm here and to find out what they're entitled to because
Okay.
you don't know if you don't ask. And there are a lot of things out there that people are not taking advantage of benefits that they're entitled to.
Okay. I think you just hit on something that I've never thought of, and I bet you it doesn't occur to some people, is the surviving spouse of a vet.
Correct. Yep.
You know, they probably
So-
think he's dead, he's gone, that's it. You know.
Yep. So there are some benefits, including that Chapter 115 benefit that
Okay.
they are eligible for if they meet the criteria.
Okay,
Yep.
that's cool. I thank you.
All right. Thank you.
By the way, I'll apologize. We only had time to put in the Army and the Navy song. So Marines, Coast Guard, Air Force guys out there, Merchant Marine, forgive us.